Matthew McConaughey's mom called Camila Alves by his ex-girlfriend's name to test her. Matthew McConaughey's mother, Mary Kathlene McCabe, wasn't always alright when it came to his wife, Camila Alves. Alves said on the 22nd August's episode of Southern Living's Biscuits and Jam podcast, "She did all these things when I first came in the picture, right? And she was really testing me. I mean, really testing me. She would call me by all of Matthew's ex-girlfriend's names. She would start speaking Spanish with me in a very broken way, kind of putting down a bit. I mean, all kinds of stuff." Alves, who tied the knot with McConaughey in June 2012, noted that the women's relationship eventually changed after a trip to Istanbul, where the twosome got into this whole other thing that it's not my place to share. While the tension between them escalated during the getaway, they returned home with a fresh understanding of each other. Alves explained, "All she wanted for me was to fight back. And then from that day on, that night on, we have the most amazing relationship, and I have so much respect for her. She has so much respect for me. I mean, it can get tricky sometimes, but we always end with a good laugh and a joke." Alves first met her husband in 2006 at a bar in Los Angeles where McConaughey was mixing drinks for his friends. After initially rejecting him 3 times, the pair sparked a romance. But the actor was much different than who Alves thought he would be. She said on Tuesday's podcast, "When we first started dating, it was this image of Matthew of getting high, laid back, no shirt, whatever, which I'm like, this guy doesn't even smoke. What is this vision coming from?" Alves shared that McConaughey is actually the opposite from the laid-back public persona he garnered in the 1990s and credits many of his type A attributes to his mother. Alves said, "She's very organized, very minimalistic, very on time, very prepared, and he gets a lot of those traits from her." Those personality traits won Alves over, and the couple welcomed their first child, son Levi, in 2008. Daughter Vida arrived 2 years later, but McConaughey was still hesitant to walk down the aisle. Alves, however, pushed him to take that step in their relationship. He told GQ in October 2014, "I had to get to the point where I saw it as more than just the thing to do. I wanted to really want to, I didn't want it to be a destination. The fun is that we're on the adventure together." And look, some of it had to do with her putting it on me. It took her going, "Come on, big boy, Mr. Easygoing, we'll get to it when we get to it," he jokingly admitted. 6 months after saying "I do," Alves and McConaughey welcomed son Livingston in December 2012. In April 2018, Alves exclusively told Us Weekly that people ask her all the time how she and her beau maintain their successful marriage. She said at the time, "We do a lot of staying at home, cooking together, or getting a hotel room that's just 10 minutes away from the house. Just the fact that you don't have to wake up to kids screaming for help with something, it already does something to mom's brain."